Hey guys, this is Coach Mark with Offtacklemedia.com, and we are a search engine optimization and social media marketing company based out of Tacoma, Washington, and we service clients around the United States, getting them ranked on the first page of Google. And every now and then we make tutorials like we're making right now. And the tutorial that we're doing today is how to remove a virus or spyware and malware off of your computer. The reason we are making this is because one of our group members, Barbara, had an issue today. And I said, hey, I think I can help you with this. And these are the steps I took her through to accomplish this. So here we go. The first thing we need to do is open up Google Chrome, because she was using Google Chrome. That's the browser she chose. And in the upper right hand corner, we want to click on these three bars right here. Click on History. Okay, and then click on History. And what this will do, this will wind up opening up the history of her browser. This is one of my clients here. And so the best thing to do is click Clear Browsing Data right here. Okay. And you can see there's numerous things you can check. I asked Barbara to check passwords in here because I think it'd be best to probably do. In this case, I don't need to, but if I were you, I would definitely click passwords. And then you can also choose from the beginning of time, the past hour, past day. In this case, I would just choose from the beginning of time. It's good to clear it out completely and start all over. And all you have to do is hit Clear Browsing Data. Okay, boom, that's all that does there. And then we want to go to extensions in the upper left-hand corner up here. You can see that. Click on extensions. And now these are a bunch of extensions that my client has that they use. And I recognize all these extensions here, and they're all good. But let's say we want to go ahead and delete one of these. What I would do is I would uncheck this box here and then go ahead and hear the dogs barking in the background. That's part of it. And then click Remove from Chrome. So I would go ahead and do that. Make sure you go through all these and make sure you know what they are, because you can go ahead and get rid of these at any time. The next thing we want to do is go over to Settings over here. Right below Extensions, click that. Okay. And one of the things I like to do is just to make sure everything's set up the way it was when we first installed Google Chrome. And let's take a look at the set pages here that it's supposed to be opening to. And my pages that it's set to is google.com. Now, you know, if it's not Google or whatever it is that you set that to open up to, then you would go ahead and click this right here, and it would get rid of that, and then you could input whatever URL you would like to have, like www.yahoo.com or what have it. And then you would click OK. That's one of the other things I would be looking for. And then I would go ahead and go down to the bottom and click Show Advanced Settings. I would do that. And I would scroll, and make sure everything's appropriate here. Use web service. Use a prediction service. That's all good. Yeah, let's see here. Then I would scroll down. Actually, this is my account. I thought it was my clients that I opened up. Actually, it's mine. Okay, well, it's late. It's 8:03 p.m. 2000 hours for you military people. And I've had a long day. So anyway, let's just say you want to say, you know what? I'm going to play it safe. Let's just reset everything. So you would reset this. You would click Reset Settings, and it would take it back to the way it was first installed on your computer. And that may be the best thing to do, quite possibly, if all else fails. Or just completely delete Google Chrome and reinstall it. That's another way of doing things. But, you know, not everyone wants to do that. That's why we went through these other steps. Now, let's move on to the second thing. So what I did here was I went to Online Antivirus. I was looking for an online antivirus program, and Trend Micro is my favorite online antivirus program. You may have another one. So let's go ahead and click on that. And the first thing you need to determine is whether it's a 32-bit or 64-bit operating system on your computer. So you're asking yourself, well, how do I know what that is? Well, if you're in Windows 10, you want to click on the button here, the home page. Click on File Explorer. Okay. Right click on this PC, go down to Properties. Click on that. And here it'll tell you System Type 64-bit Operating System. So that's what I want to click on. So I'd click on 64-bit, click Download. Okay, and at the bottom down here, it is downloading. You know, it's probably hard for you guys to see that. Let me just scroll down here a little bit. There it is. Click on that. Click Yes. Okay. We're moving along. We're moving along. Okay, so now, for me, I don't need to scan my home network, but you certainly can. You may have a vulnerable. Oh, there it is, right there. House call can also find here. Let me bring this up for you to read. House call can also find vulnerable devices connected to your home network. So it's okay to scan, I guess, but it's really not worth it to do. To me, it is anyway, unless you've got multiple devices hooked to your system. So what I would do is the first thing is to go ahead and just uncheck this, click on Settings, okay. And what I would do is you can do a full scan, which will scan every single drive in your system. Or what I like to do, because of time, I like to click on Custom Scan, and then click my C drive, which is your main drive on your computer. And then click OK. Okay? Really what this is, what's best to do is to just click Full Scan, okay, and check mark everything. All drives, if you want to do that, rather, and just let it rip. Just let it rip and let it sit. It'll be on there for hours, especially if you have a terabyte hard drive. It'll be multiple hours. I have multiple drives on my computer, so an external. It took roughly about 18 hours to do. But if you're just doing your C drive, like Barbara, I think her hard drive was 250 gig. It didn't take very long at all. So that's the best way to go ahead and clean out your system using again this online antivirus software, and that'll root out whatever problems you may have in your computer. There are other software programs out there, AVG, Kaspersky, and another program called CCleaner, which I like to use. But we're not going to go into that right now because it gets a little in depth on that. So anyway, this is what I use to help Barbara out today. I would suggest that you use it. Just set it up so it runs every night on your computer. I mean, you know, especially if you have clients, your clients' information on your computer. Wouldn't that be something if everything got infected and you lost it? Yeah. So, and you had to do data recovery on your computer where it cost you $1 a gig to recover at Home Depot. You don't want to pay that. So, especially if it's a terabyte hard drive, you're going to be paying up to $1,000. And there's the dogs; they even agree. So anyway, again, my name is Coach Mark with Offtacklemedia.com. If you have any questions or need search engine optimization for your clients or yourself for social media marketing, please come see me or see Kim Castleberry. She's the runner of this group, and she allowed me to go ahead and make this video to put this in here to help everybody. So I hope it does. Thank you very much, and have a great night.